Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wabarakatuh. Research.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, Mister?
Fine. I'm off of the moon. What about you, sir?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, what do you think? Is your friend is ready? Okay. Okay, today's story we'll reread the Essential English book because a day for what's that for conversations and a day for reading. Okay. I cannot just open. Oh, okay, I will open the PDF now. Yes. Okay, we have read this text. Maybe we can reread this text today for making sure that you all understand about this. Okay, سنقرأ مرة أخرى هذه النصوص يعني حتى نتأكد من فهم نعم المفردات. Okay, I need one of you please.
Sir.
Yes, Abdul Fatah Mukhtar please.
Lesson 22.
Yes.
22nd lesson. Comparison of adjective characters of Pedro.
Okay, what is the meaning of characters? What is the meaning of characters?
أخلاق.
نعم هنا كاركتر هنا بمعنى ماذا؟ أشخاص.
أشخاص.
Okay. نعم هنا يوجد help and Pedro. هنا يترجم characters إذن كاركتر يعني ليس ماذا نقول not behavior but ماذا؟ ini أشخاص نعم tokoh صحيح ما شاء الله. Thank you. Yes please.
Hope I say Pedro, you are the judge of cigarettes, aren't you? Just try one of these and tell me if they are good. Pedro take one of begin to smoke it.
Okay, Abdul Fattah, just try one of these. تقرأ these أطول. Yes.
These. Just try one of these and tell me if they are good. Pedro takes one and begin to smoke it.
Yes.
Pedro, why do you want to know? I didn't know you. Where I didn't know you were interested in cigarettes. Good or bad?
Okay. Now, هذا السؤال للجميع. Okay. The question is for all. What is the meaning of interested in?
Like.
Yes, like in cigarette. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Next, please.
Oh, it is not for me. You see, it is Uncle Albert. It is Uncle Albert's birthday next week, and as he likes good cigarettes, I'm going to send him 100 of these.
Okay.
I can.
Okay. Okay. Also, the question is for all. What is the difference between I will and I am going to? من يعرف تقريبا ما الفرق بين I will و I am going to?
If
okay, who can try to answer? من
I
سيجرب
write,
الإجابة. Okay, yes,
I will is for the
yes.
future, and
Hmm?
if I'm going to send, if I'm going to for future, and he doing nearly.
Nearly.
Mm. Uh,
Hmm.
and
Except nearly يعني.
I'm
Okay.
he uh,
نعم. I'm going to هذا للفيوتشر كذلك I will. نعم، لكن الفرق بين I will هذا يعني أقل درجة من I'm going to. I'm going to نستطيع أن نقول هو أكثر تخطيطا. Okay.
yes.
Okay, next please.
I'm going to send him 100 of these. I
Yes.
can't think of a better present than 100 cigarettes like this. Can you, Perdo, having now smoked on of them? Yes, 50 cigarettes like this.
Okay. Okay. Next please. Okay, another Abdul Fattah Mukhtar.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Fattah. Yes, thank you, Abdul Fattah.
Yeah.
Another please. Who wants to try? من يجرب أن يقرأ بعد عبد الفتاح؟
Ayin Zor.
أي كلام سي Mr. Lamas is.
Hope. What do you mean? Are not they good? Hope. They are terrible. Honestly, I don't remember ever smoking a worse cigarette than that. Where did you get them? I saw a notice yesterday in a shop near the place where I live.
Yes.
It said the best cigarettes in London. 10
10
pound,
shilling. 10
10
shilling. 10
shilling
shilling,
a
yes.
hundred.
آه.
10 shilling a hundred.
نعم، كيف نقرأ هذا؟ إذا معذرة بالأمس لم أوضح يعني ماذا نقول البيان. هذا نسميه بماذا نقول العملة القديمة من بريتش، يقرأ 10 shilling. اوكي، 10 shilling. نعم، 10 هذا إذا مثل الآن مثلا إذا وجدنا ورقة ماذا نقول يعني العملة من الورقة مكتوب مثلا فيه 5000، إذا 10 هذا الذي يكتب مثله 5000. نعم. أما الشيلينج يعني هو يعني طيب سأوريكم الصورة. اوكي wait. اوكي، هل رأيتم هذا؟ نعم، هل رأيتم؟ هل رأيتم يا إخوة؟
رأينا سيد.
نعم، هذا 10 shilling. اوكي، مثل هذا قصدي. نعم، 10 shilling. نعم. أما إذا زيد النوت، نوت إذا uang kertas، NOTE نوت، هذا إذا 10 shillings نوت، إذا uang، هذا هو 10 shilling نوت. المهم بما هو له ماذا نقول له قيمة 10 shilling. shilling إذا بمعنى ماذا؟ coin صحيح. إذا 10 shilling يجمع بصورة ورقة واحدة هكذا ثم يسمى ب 10 shilling note. note بمعنى uang kertas. اوكي. Okay, next, Mr. Lamas.
If these are their best cigarettes, what are their worst ones like? Look here, Hob. I bought a lot of cigarettes last week. Let me give you a box of them to send to your Uncle Albert. I don't say they are the best cigarettes in London, but they are better than these. Oh, thanks. That's very good of you. Are your cigarettes very expensive? I mean, do they cost more than 10 shilling a hundred? Well, they are not the most expensive in London, but they are rather more expensive than 10 shilling a hundred.
Okay. Now, okay, thank you. هل هناك سؤال إلى هنا من لم يفهم؟ ماذا لم يفهم؟ لا يوجد. Okay. Next, thank you, Mr. Lamas. I need another, please.
I'm sorry.
Yes, okay.
Olive, I say, does either of you want a ticket for a dance? A friend sent me 2 tickets, but I don't want to go. Why not? Don't you dance? Olive, I'm the worst dancer. Hope, I don't think you can be worse than I was at a dance with a girl once, and I asked her if she knew a worse dancer than me. She didn't say a word, so I asked her again. She said, I heard you the first time. How I'm trying to think of someone who is worse. Olive. Well, Pedro, what about you? Will you take the tickets? Pedro. Thank you very much. I will go if you are quite sure you don't want the ticket. Olive. Want them. If you can go there for me, you are my best friend.
Masya Allah.
Pedro. I wonder if Lucille will go with me. She loves dancing, and I don't suppose she will want to walk tomorrow night. Hope Lucille work. If your work interferes with your pleasure, give up the work. That's Lucille's idea of life.
Okay, okay. السؤال الجميع ما معنى give up؟
Nyerah.
ما
Menyerah. Menyerah.
لكن في هذه الجملة هل بمعنى menyerah؟
No.
No.
تقريبا هذا. Okay, what do you think؟ ما هو أنسب ماذا نقول يعني المعنى؟
يبذل جهده في العمل.
Give up. Okay, give up. إذن ما معنى give up؟ menyerah sih. Menyerah إذن هل هو يلازم أم يترك؟
يترك.
يترك صحيح. إذن ماذا؟ اترك العمل. Give up the work. If your work interferes with your pleasure, give up the work. إذن اترك العمل إذا أزعجك ولم تقتنع أو لم تتمتع بهذا. Okay. Okay. Next, please.
Hi, Mister.
Okay, Muhammad Amar. Yes.
I want to try. Yes.
Yes. Lucille has too much money.
Lucille has too much money and too little sense. Now, I have too little money and too much sense. My Uncle Albert says, often the more money you have, the less sense you have. Pedro.
Okay, man تقريبا سيفهم لنا هذه الجملة. Who can try to make us understand about this? Okay. Ikhwan, what about you? Could you please try?
Nusil indaha nukud kasiro, but yakni asyur qalil yani.
Aha. ثم
Walakin al-an ana indi nukud togi qalil, lakin indi kasrat asyur yastati an yash'ur hada feeling.
ثم my uncle Albert says,
Summa qala amuhu ismuhu Albert, kullama nukuduka yaksur au kullama indaka nukud aksar, izan bimakna yakni syu'uruka yakil, indaka syu'ur qalil law kana nukuduka kathir.
نعم. إذن هنا ماذا نقول؟ يريد أن يقول ماذا نقول؟ لا يوجد علاقة بين ماذا المبلغ والشعور. الشعور شيء والمبلغ شيء. كلما يكثر نقودك يعني قد يقل ماذا شعورك كذلك. صحيح. Thank you. Okay. There is a question. Sense نعم. Sense شعور صحيح. أما ما توقع ليس sense. Okay. Sense يعني يشعر. Also worse itu ismu tafdil min bad. Okay. Bad, worse, worst. Okay. Na'ti bad. Okay. Yes. Next please, Mr. Omar. Where is Mr. Omar? Can you try and continue the reading? Umar, hal tuwasil qiraah, Umar?
Yes, Mister.
Okay.
Segir ko lang. Pedro.
Yes.
She ought to go to fewer dances and more English lessons. Olive. And what about you? How? Oh, sensible.
Sensible.
Yes, Mister. Sensible. Sensible person. Sensible person here. And Lucille is the less sensible. I go to too few dances and too many English lessons. Olive. Is Lucille a good dancer? Huh? Is Lucille a good dancer? Pedro. Oh yes, wonderful. I don't know better. She is quite the best dancer I know. Olive, then you ought to have a very good evening together. Pedro,
Evening.
yes, I think so.
Evening.
Evening.
Yes.
To have a very good evening together. Pedro, yes, I think so. But what are you going to do? Olive, oh, perhaps go to the cinema. I finished my homework this afternoon. Did you finish your homework, Hob? Yes, all that I'm going to do. Olive, can you come with me then? Hob, certainly. I'm always ready to go to the pictures. Pedro, well, look here. I have two tickets for the new picture at the Plaza Cinema. I don't know what is like, but here's what the Daily News says about it. Read.
Okay,
This
Masya
is
Allah.
yes.
Next, please, next.
This is the most wonderful and most exciting
Yes, exiting, yes.
exciting picture ever made. More laughable than
Laughable. More
Shall-
laughable.
more laughable,
Laugh.
more
Be
laughable,
laughable.
Ah.
Naam.
more laughable than Charlie's aunt, more moving than Limey like, more expensive than Chu Chin Chow. Chu Chin Chow.
Yes.
More beautiful than Romeo and Juliet. I don't believe it, but if you want to go, here are the tickets.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Next, please. Thank you, Mr. Omar. I need another, please. Man saya jernih.
I want to try it.
Okay, lalu Azwar.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you, Pedro. Yes, thanks, Pedro. It remind me of the first time I went to one of these modern cinemas. So after I come to England, Uncle Albert took me. Yes, sir, took me.
Yes, yes.
It was dark when we went in, but we felt our way to our seats.
We felt.
Yes, we felt our way to our seats and sat down. After about 10 minutes, Uncle Albert said to me, "Are you enjoying it?" I said, "Yes, but this seat is very uncomfortable.
Yes.
I can sit on it." He looked and said, "You will be more comfortable if you turn the seat down."
Yes. Okay. Any questions? هل من سؤال يا إخوة؟ Okay. If there is no questions, please let's continue this. نعم. Okay. نعم. تحدثنا بالأمس يعني ماذا؟ Comparison of adjectives. إذا comparison of adjectives يعني ماذا نقول؟ إذا أردنا أن نقارن بين شيئين أو أشياء نستخدم هذه comparison of adjectives. Okay. نعم. نفرق بين ماذا؟ يعني الكلمات أو الصفة التي لها فقط يعني نعم syllable واحد syllable اثنين syllable ثلاثة. ما معنى syllable؟ مثال ذلك expensive. هنا ترون expensive. كم syllable هنا؟ expensive. ثلاثة.
Three.
Okay. 3. ثم إذا كنا good كم syllable؟
One.
واحد فقط. Just one. نعم. إذا كان أكثر من واحد نستخدم more or most. إذا كان فقط syllable واحد لا نستخدم more and most. إذن هذا هو أول شيء. مثال ذلك هنا expensive, more expensive, most expensive. Wonderful, more wonderful, most wonderful. Comfortable, more comfortable, most comfortable. Okay, you will find examples of all these adjectives in the conversation blah 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 blah. Now, okay. ثم ندخل في اسمه irregular forms of comparison. Okay, irregular form of comparison عادة هذا يعني الصفات التي لها سيلابل واحد فقط. نعم، يعني تغير بغير ماذا؟ يعني irregular.
Dia
Apa mana
dari
irregular? غير ماذا؟
غير منظم.
نعم، غير منظم، لا ينضبط. نعم، ف فإذا كان الشخص لا ينضبط اسمه irregular. مزاح. نعم، good ثم better best. مثال ذلك هكذا: good فقط واحد صحيح، bad واحد، much many. أما many هنا لأنه قريب من much يلحق بهذا، اسمها little. عادة هكذا. أكثر يعني يوجد irregular عادة في مثلا نقول في syllable واحد فقط، أو ممكن اثنين البعض. أما ثلاثة عادة لا، عادة إذا كان ثلاثة مثل هكذا نستخدم more or most. Oke, good إذن lebih baik, laisa gooder lakin better. Oke, semua paling baik laisa goodest lakin best. Ada yuhfal. Sama bad buruk, lebih buruk mana? Worse, a worst. Oke, semua superlatif yang paling buruk worst. Nah, sama much, many, comparative mana? More, and superlative most. هذا more and most الذي نستخدمه هنا. إذن أصل الكلمة من much and many. نعم، much and many إذن بمعنى more and most، يستطيع أن يستخدم في countable and uncountable. Okay, there is little, less, and least. Okay, less and least. Little sedikit, lebih sedikit, less, and least ماذا؟ paling sedikit. لو قلنا مثلا at least paling enggak, at least who graduated from Arroyo can understand English little. At least paling enggak, at least. Okay, next please. هنا نكرر مرة أخرى. يوجد much, many, little, and few. Okay, we use much and little as adjectives with singular uncountable nouns. نستخدم much and little. Much and little هذه الصفات ماذا؟ لsingular uncountable nouns. يوجد بعد يعني الكلمات هو كأنه singular لكن هو بمعنى الجمع. نعم، وهو uncountable. مثال ذلك Lucille has too much money. Money هنا هل يرى كأنه جمع؟ Excuse me?
لا يرى.
لا يرى شيء. نعم، عادة إذا كان جمعا إذا يوجد s. أوكي، نعم. هنا money كأنه واحد صحيح لكن بمعنى uncountable. money, too much money and too little sense. Sense يعني sense واحد صحيح لكن بمعنى هو لا يستطيع أن يحسب. Okay, we use many and few with plural countable nouns. Example, she goes to too many dances. Like عكس ذلك لو قلنا في أشياء محسوبة وجمعا مثل dances and too few English lessons. In London there are too many cars and too much noise. Now, a few means some but not many, little some but not much. Okay. Now, يوجد اسمه a lot of لكن هذا يستخدم ل countable and uncountable. Okay. Okay. Turn the following into past tense. Now, نغير هذه إلى past tense. Okay. Number one, please. Who wants to try? نغير هذه الجمل إلى past tense. من سيجرب لا بأس أن نخطئ سويا.
We liked our holiday in
Yes,
Scotland.
yes, Abdul Fattah.
We liked we liked our holiday in Scotland.
Yes, in Scotland. Yes. إذا نزيد ماذا؟ فقط A and D.
The
Okay. Number two.
Another,
Yes. Yes, please.
we worked all day without feeling tired.
Okay. Okay. Masalah Mumtaz. Yes. We works all day without feeling tired. Yes. Thank you. Next, please.
Yazid, sir.
Yes, Mr. Yazid.
They often climbed the big mountain.
They often
Climbed
إيه من ضمن ماذا نقول علامات يعني ماذا نقول present tense ماذا often صحيح فنحذف هذه أولا ثم نعم they
They climbed the big
yes
mountain.
okay they climbed the big mountains. Okay, next please.
I am sir.
Yes, Habib.
He answered every question well.
MashaAllah. He answered every questions well.
Well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, MashaAllah. Next, please.
Answer.
Okay.
We bet in the sea. Yes, sir.
Yes. نعم
Bet
ممتاز
in
جدا. إذا لا نستخدم every day. Okay. Okay. إذا ما الذي يوجد؟
a day. Bet.
ما شاء الله. صحيح. Okay. Next, please. Thank you. شكرا.
Teacher,
Yes, please. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
the
إذن
teacher count the students at the beginning of the lesson.
Okay. Then the teacher counts the students at the beginning of the lesson.
Reading and
Yes. Thank you, Mizan. Next, please.
Counts Z A D sir.
صحيح. نعم يوجد ED.
Okay,
لكن يحذف ماذا؟ S.
Yes, sir.
نعم. Okay. Next, please.
Lama, sir.
Yes.
Lizzie cooked the dinner well.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Cooked the dinner well. Always يحذف. التالي
Hope
yes.
burned the potatoes when he cooked them.
Okay. خصلي burn هذا الثاني من burn ماذا؟ BURNT. اوكي. اذا الزيادة T هو من قبل ماذا؟ irregular verb. نعم burnt. Then Hope generally burnt the potatoes when he cooked them. Okay, next please. Thank you, Taqiyuddin. Yes, please. Man, saya jarib.
I'm again.
Yes, no matter.
Lucille dance.
Lucille danced. Okay, huh? Sorry, forgot that. Lucille danced. Sorry. Okay, next please. MashaAllah. 10. Number 10.
Pedro looks handsome. He
Pedro
well.
looked, yes.
He dresses well.
Okay. Huna yun. Pedro looked, BAD, looked handsome. He dressed well. He dressed well. Now. Okay, thank you, Mr. Endang. Next, please. Yes, Takidin.
My sister live in a quiet little place in Norway.
Okay. My sister Then use that LEVAD, lived in a quiet little place. Okay, thank you, Mr. Takidin. Okay, human man lam يجرب فليجرب. Man هذا إخوة. Where is Daddy Ronnie?
Endang.
Is Endang, please? Where is Endang?
I'm here, sir.
Yes. Yes. The minute hand of the clock moves from 1 to 2 in 5 minutes. كيف تقريبا ما الذي يغير هذا؟ نبحث عن verb أولا. Moved. Okay. 13. Before the lesson, the teacher ماذا opens the window and closes the door. تقريبا ماذا؟ ما الذي يغير هذا؟
Open and close.
Open and close.
Closed. Okay. Jan, good work always pleases Mr. Pleasley very much. تقريبا ما الذي يغير هذا؟
Work pleased. Do not always.
لحظة. work هنا هل بمعنى verb أم noun؟
لا مضاف.
كيف؟ من
Good
سيبين؟
work.
نعم. يوجد good work. إذن work هنا ليس بمعنى ماذا؟ verb. لكن بمعنى
Noun.
إذن Jan's good work. إذن pekerjaan baik Jan's. نعم هكذا يقول. إذن always pleases. هنا the verb إذن pleases. نعم. إذن الذي يغير فقط please. إذن صار ماذا؟ pleased BAD. pleased. Okay. نعم. pleased. و always لا بد يحذف لأن always ماذا؟ هي من علامات ماذا نقول present tense. إذن Jan's good work pleased Mr. Pleasley very much. Okay, 15 please. 15 ماذا؟ من سيحاول؟
I am sir.
Yes. من هذا؟ محمد شانيس. Yes, أهلا.
Okay. They played football of their holidays.
Yes, they played football of their holidays. Thank you, Mr. Anis. 16. Okay, who wants? Please.
Try again, sir.
Yes, okay, Mr. Hanif.
At lesson, the teacher questioned the class on their homework.
Okay. هنا يوجد شيء الذي يحذف. Sorry, questioned لابد ماذا؟ يغير إلى ed. ثم هناك شيء آخر الذي يحذف. ماذا تقريبا؟
every
every صحيح. نعم. إذن every لابد ماذا؟ يحذف. لأن every بمعنى مثلا يكون متكرر، ومتكرر ليس بمعنى ماذا؟ ليس بمعنى past. إذن at lesson نقول هكذا. At lesson the teacher questioned the class on their homework. Nah, next please. 17.
Yazid Mustar.
Yes, it.
For my holidays, I stayed at the seaside.
Yes, mashallah. For my holidays, I stayed at the seaside. Nah, generally كذلك يدخل في ماذا? The present tense. 18. Yes, please.
I'm sir.
Yes, Mr. Rafi.
Pedro smoked 30 cigarettes a day.
Pedro smoked 30 cigarettes
Cigarettes a day.
a day. Mashallah. 30 cigarettes a day. نعم ممكن هذا. إذن بمعنى في الماضي a day هكذا ممكن. Okay, next please. 19.
Me, sir.
Yes, Mr. Barna.
Susan worked in the house and studied Spanish.
Okay, Susan worked in the house all day and studied Spanish. Okay, mashallah. Next please, Penny. Yes, Apip?
Yes, sir. Jan sometimes smoked a cigarette as he waited for the train.
Okay, now sometimes هذا يدخل في هذا present أم لا؟
Oh,
يدخل أليس كذلك؟ إذن
Jan smoked a cigarette as he waited for the train.
Okay, ما شاء الله. باقي 3 دقائق نواصل مباشرة إلى هذا. أين هذا؟ Okay. هنا give the comparative and superlative of the following. Okay, beautiful. ماذا؟
More beautiful.
More beautiful and
most beautiful.
Most beautiful.
most
Most
beautiful.
beautiful, more beautiful,
Okay, comfortable.
More
most comfortable,
Most
More
comfortable.
comfortable.
More comfortable and most comfortable. Okay, bright. Ma mana bright?
Sakit.
Ma?
Sakit.
cerah.
Cerah, sahih.
bright,
Bright. ثم تقريبا ماذا؟ More brighter or
لا.
more bright? Brightest?
Bright. Brighter. Brightest.
Yes, bright, brighter, and brightest.
Yes.
Okay. Next, please.
correct,
Correct. Correct.
Correct. Yes.
More correct.
Laha.
Or correct.
Correctest. Corrector.
Or
Correctest.
correctly? متأكد. من يتأكد بأنه هذا corrector?
More correct. Most correct.
More correct. More correct and most correct. صحيح. Okay. Yes. ثم التالي. Friendly.
Friendlier. And friendless.
Friendlier.
Friendlier.
Friendliest.
More
Friendliest.
yes, friendliest and friendlier. Yes. Next, please. Difficult.
Most difficult,
difficult.
more difficult.
Difficult.
Most difficult and more difficult. Okay, heavy.
More heavy.
Heavier.
More
Heavier, okay?
heavier.
Heavier, yes. And heaviest. Okay. Mana heavy, heaviest, sakil mana? Okay, helpless.
More helpless.
More helpless. Most helpless. Okay, because the time is over, so please you can finish all of this and we can discuss it later. And see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.